Strange Way of Life is a new short film from Spanish director Pedro Almodovar, and it stars Ethan Hawke and Pedro Pascal as cowboys who rekindle their relationship after 25 years apart. I personally had a really great time and I kinda loved it. Hawke and Pascal are two of my favorite actors working today, so it's super exciting for me to see the two of them working alongside each other. I never would have imagined them together in this way, but they mostly made it work well. I noticed that this movie hasn't gotten as strong reviews as Almodovar's last short film, The Human Voice, seemingly due to weak chemistry between Hawke and Pascal, as well as a thin screenplay. But I disagree. They both turn in pretty great performances, particularly Pedro, who genuinely seems in love with Hawke's character. I honestly found Hawke's performance a bit more problematic, unfortunately, despite him actually being one of my favorite actors of all time. Although his character is meant to be the Joe Aguirre of this story in the sense that he rejects his sexuality, I still wish that there was more time dedicated to showing the two of them romantically and lovingly getting along with one another, so that I could more clearly understand the extent of their lost love. It's mostly just alluded to, and overall it feels surprisingly PG for an Almodovar film, which are known to be carefree in their raw expression of sexuality. I do really love the screenplay though, perhaps because I've always had a really strong liking towards westerns and romances. I admit that the dialogue comes across at points as a bit stilted despite the actor's best efforts, and it could have dug deeper. But the story is still pretty riveting, and I love the climax. I do think that the ending fizzles out a little bit, but it's still nice, and it just makes me wish that this was a full feature-length film. And visually, this movie was perfect. Almodovar has a beautifully intimate way of looking at the world, and this film is further proof of that. The Saint Laurent styling is impeccable, and the outfits are wonderful. No one has better color selection than Almodovar. I also have to mention the score by Alberto Iglesias, which is absolutely soul-stirring and iconic. The main theme is still stuck in my head and I often listen to it. The melodramatic and powerful score helps the movie move along at an efficient pace that contributed to the film being consistently entertaining. The whole movie was great, and I especially love the riveting climax, but I'd say that my very favorite scene was the flashback sequence, which is full of the type of passion and memorable imagery that Almodovar is globally known for. In the end, if there's any single drawback to Strange Way of Life, it's just that it leaves the audience craving more. Its brevity, while effective in delivering a powerful punch, may leave viewers wanting a deeper exploration of the characters and their motivations. However, this conciseness also adds to the film's overall impact, making it a potent and memorable cinematic experience. In conclusion, Strange Way of Life is a total tour de force of filmmaking, a visually striking western and emotionally charged short film that showcases Pedro Almodovar's directorial brilliance and Pedro Pascal's exceptional talent. It's a must-watch for fans of both the director and the talented actors, as well as anyone who appreciates cinema that delves deep into the complexities of emotions and lost loves. I'd rate Strange Way of Life a light 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, and if you can, I highly recommend you go watch this in theaters, which is being double billed with The Human Voice. Peace.